Well, it's day 2, WS6 build. Got Zayden here. School's out for the summer. We're gonna put him to work. He's gonna help me get some grinding done, get this floor prepped and ready to get painted. Right now we're working on getting the gas out of the tank so we can remove the fuel cell and the batteries so we can start getting these patches done and get moving pretty quick. See where the 2 bolts are?
I was looking for the pinch welds that were.
Oh, this has got a frame, bro. Going in the air. So make sure it's touching all your spots. Double check. Yeah, we're on that.
I think it looks good.
On that. Keep going with it.
Go up.
So I was having a problem looping this car previously because it's so light in the front. But I did cut my rail up there, now it clears perfect. Showing the goodies off. Alright, that's probably good. Go up one more click. Alright. Forward 9" in there. Coilovers.
Dang, this is my first time seeing under.
Ladder bar or traction bar. Custom built drive shafts, carrier support or explosion protection. And it's got a full tubular frame. And got about the biggest fuel lines you can get too. We're gonna be putting some exhaust on it. She's the real one. Been holding out on y'all, man. I've been holding out. I didn't really show all the goodies before. She's all there, that's for sure. I do got my tubular K member, which is the same exact one, I think. It might be a different brand, but it looks exactly the same. I didn't get the tubular control arms yet. I'm gonna run factory arms for now, but I will end up getting tubular arms. And I mean, he's got coilovers and everything set up nice. We'll get this gas drained out. We're gonna get the gas tank fuel cell out, and we're gonna get started. Well, I've been curious to see what this looks like from underneath on the transmission tunnel where it's been beat to crap before. Right there it is. Oh yeah, looks beautiful. Got it sealed up pretty decent, I guess. We'll say decent. Another spot was right there. Yeah, that's a pretty good sized patch actually. It definitely could be better. Not terrible. It is. At least they put sealant and rivets and didn't use a license plate like I've done in the past. No, I did confirm what I had already expected. It was dragging when we were trying to push it. And you can see that there's a mark on the wheel, and there's basically no clearance on that caliper. So we are going to have to grind on them calipers until they clearance the wheel good on both sides. This side is the worst. It's got a very defiant mark. And this car ain't even drove yet. I mean, this is just from pushing it. And this side's not showing very much, but very light mark. Definitely not as bad as the other side. Just dragging on one spot, but yeah, it makes it hard to push. So we're gonna fix that as well. That's on our list, but at this point in time, we were focused on doing the floor on the inside. So we're gonna keep going with that. Got another thing to take out right there. I was wondering about. Pop that out and put a patch over it. I'll finish fixing their weld. Fucking terrible, dude. On both sides too. It's not even, and they didn't even weld in the right spot. They welded the sheet metal, which the cage is supposed to be welded to the frame, or on like, you know, a multi-layered spot at least, and it's got to be, I think it's 6-inch or better plate, and that's probably not even, I want to say 4 inches maybe. That cage is pretty much scrap. I have to let him know, but yeah, that's a better look at the spot we're gonna have to fix. Did a great job, let me tell you. Racecar. Got the gas tanks out, got the batteries out. Now we're grinding this spot down, getting ready to do some welding. Zay did get out the gas tank and the batteries earlier, and I did get this all welded up. I did have to grind it back down and smooth. By the time I paint it, you won't know what happened. I welded up all the holes and shit that were there too. I've already started working on this part too. I'm gonna work my way around and rivet it all the way together. I'm gonna do some trimming over here to make it look better, but it's coming out good. I'm just gonna work my way from the back to the front and patch up all the holes and fix all the welds I can find. Shouldn't be too bad. I've only got a little bit to go. Hardest part will be the firewall around the steering shaft, and there's one little hole up there. I need one or two holes I gotta fix, but it ain't gonna be too bad. Here, all seam sealed. Let it set a minute and pull the tape off. Yeah, look, it's gonna look way better now. Well, that's it for the trunk. We got it finished up. Only thing we got left is take that bracket off the antenna mount. It's about 6 spot welds. Come right off, and we will be ready to prep and paint back here, minus taking off the wiring and moving it out the way, which ain't gonna take just a second. Kind of hesitating to do that until I got everything else ready, so it's not in my way. But once everything's welded up, I'll pull the wiring back and throw it out the doors. Start from the trunk and I'll work all the way forward. Tomorrow we're gonna work on the transmission tunnel and get it fixed and covered up. There's a couple spots in the back seat area where around the roll bar needs to be welded, and there's one little plastic thing that I'm going to remove and put a plate over its spot, and the back seat will be done. I'll start working my way forward, removing excess tabs and stuff we don't need. They're going to move that whole thing above the transmission tunnel by the e-brake cable, make it look real clean and sleek. Get y'all another video tomorrow. We got the trunk completely ready to sand and prep. Got the antenna mount off. Got all the wiring out the way. All we need to do is we're gonna sand all the flat spots with 320. Hit with some Scotch-Brite and the grooves and everything. Clean everything real good. And this part will be ready to lay down some black. And get in here next. We're gonna weld up around that because it's not even all the way welded. I don't know why they use 2 pieces of plate, and it's definitely not 6x6. So this cage is basically for looks, but you know, don't even look that cool considering the welds suck. But we already started removing these. Were just They were just glued on tabs to hold wire. You yank those all off real easy. We're gonna remove this little bracket on the corner on each side just because, make it a little sleeker. We're gonna remove that black thing and put a plate over the hole, repair that hole, and then the back seat area will be done. We'll work over here. We'll do something about these holes. So I'm gonna do something about that. We're gonna do a plate over that for sure, overlap. And I got a little hole over there. Wire's covering it right now, but let's fix that hole too. Well, we got that bracket off the middle there. We just left the spot to bolt the brake back on. We did find the rest of the hole that I was looking for, and that's it. Well, they did some damage to that tunnel with that dry shaft. It's alright though. We're about to fix it all up. The boy got both those tabs off the top of the fender well tub right there. Oh man, just that alone made it look so much better. And the whole console, he got all that whole thing off of it. And I started taking a slide hammer and stretching that piece back out. I'm gonna try to repair it. I may end up cutting a square out and putting a new piece in. I don't know yet. But yeah, it's gonna look good as fuck.